Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Just before this video kicks off, if you want to support the channel, also protecting yourself when you're playing on Game Ranger or Revora, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. Today is a very exciting one because this replay got recommended to me, I believe from a recent challenge or a tournament. We're on a map called White Hell, which I have not seen many games played on. I have played it in the past before. Maybe we've casted like 1 or 2 replays on it, maybe 0 though. But it is a new and exciting map down this, maybe not new, but at least unplayed or pretty much unheard of. Probably you've not heard of it before. We've got Excal down in the south with the purple, USA Air Force. Going for an airfield and a barracks opening, and up in the north, going for 2 supplies with some aggressive tunnels on the flanks. We have OOE, Marikar. Actually, both of them are in OOE, both the same clan. But yeah, he's playing with the demo. I think the Air Force is very much stronger than the demo. Demo still has a chance, but I think just the more expensive quads, more expensive technicals. I think GLA struggles by itself, even with normally priced things against Air Force, but with the more expensive units that you're going to be making the majority of, then yeah, usually struggles against air. Probably has an overall negative win rate against the Air Force. But yeah, this replay got recommended to me, and usually I'm casting games that I just go and find myself, but if it gets recommended to me, you can pretty much guarantee it is going to be fireworks. Straight through the middle, we have Marikar with his first attack. It's getting hit pretty hard by the MDs, and the first Raptor shuts that down. There was 1 terrorist in there, it looks like. One... Is he the guy that was actually, like, manning the machine gun on top of it? I don't even know. I think it was 2 RPGs, a worker and a terrorist, something like that, or maybe 1 RPG. So Excal's concentrating his base over on the left-hand side. He's got Dozer hiding in the corner. He is collecting from alternate piles here, just to speed up his economy a little bit, which I very much like. And Excal has got himself 2 Raps out and now transitioning into War Factory in the barracks. Now 3 Raps, actually. Which is very hard for the demo, because now you're stuck about what you make. Do you make quads to combat the air units? Is probably what you have to do, to be honest. But then you're going to lose the battles against the Vs. TNT comes in again from Marikar with a worker dropped off. 3 quads on the right, and a bit of success there for Marikar, actually, because he picks off the Chinook. Excal's got some of these buildings occupied, so it weakens the quads already. Never mind when the Raps come in and all of that gets stopped. Yeah, so far it's looking as you pretty much would expect with an air against demo. It's just a flawless start here for Excal. He's got all the XP. Marikar's done what he can. He picked off that Chinook when Excal went for the combat drop. Marikar does have a 3rd supply though, something that Excal does not have yet, but he can do. This tunnel's been denied as well. Everything going Excal's way in the beginning here, and usually the demo wants to get at least some damage done to the Air Force. Otherwise, these Vs just become wrecking machines, as I'm sure you've seen in many games before. These King Raptors can also just fly wherever they want and take out whatever building they want. Probably hit that supply. They can take it down to the hole, but they can't finish it with just 3 Raps. And unless you've got loads of veterancy, maybe laser guided missile, maybe then 3 could finish it completely. We've got someone capturing a building. It's actually Marikar capturing an oil. There's a artillery platform over there. It looks kind of weird. I think that... Does that mean it's a newbie map maker that's made this? I mean, it's still a beautiful map, but usually isn't that turret moving around? Does it normally have that firing thing going on? I don't even know, actually. Technical over on the left-hand side does get stopped. Raptors now circling around in Excal's base. We've got 4 King Raptors now. We're up to 4. Another TNT being prepared, but Excal can see this. He has a drone there. Toxin Tractor in the middle gets shut down. So yeah, just look at the XP. Excal is creeping towards level 2. More King Raptors come in, wipe out the TNT. A lot of failed TNTs here from Marikar. He's on 2 arms dealers now. V's just chilling on the right-hand side whilst these Raptors get all kinds of work done. Every little building and every little unit that's entered this area has just been taken out by the King Raptors. Okay, Lone V here. Might need to be careful because there are several quads here. These are bunched up on top of each other as well. I wonder if Excal's going to go for the kill there. I feel like Excal should be getting search and destroy soon. Maybe he feels that's maybe a little bit too soon. There he's trying to protect against all his TNTs, isn't he? Another 5-base going up. TNT gets through and 2 Vs go down. So Marikar's doing well, actually, given the situation. He's getting himself a palace there as well. Yeah, I don't know if Excal has been a bit slow. Oh, no, there's the strategy center. I was going to say slow on the strategy center, but there it is. Because normally at this point, you activate search and destroy, push straight down the middle of the base, and Marikar might even be dead with that, unless he gets some kind of a lucky TNT, or Excal steps on a demo trap if he's not scanned or droned it. Nice pop there from Marikar, and he does get to King Raptors. So Marikar with a bit of success. The last 2 attacks, the last major attacks. A TNT over there, got rid of that bunker and 2 Vs. And he's just taken out 2 King Raptors. Very nice there from Marikar. TNT again does fail though. We didn't even really discuss the map, did we? We did not even really discuss the map. Looks like every player has got 3 safe supplies, being that one and that one. These 2 are more close together. I think that's why Excal has started there. Okay, this is now turning around. And that one's not. Very weird, man. I'll be interested to hear from the map makers about that. Why that's doing that. Ooh. That was a close call there for Marikar. Supply gets picked off by the King Raptors, and Excal is working his way up to level 3. Excal now deploying his CC. But with the search and destroy, these Vs are going to be hard to kill. Marikar dropping down his first market. One V does manage to get picked up there by Marikar. But the Vs do continue to have a positive trade-off. More quads going down there than Vs. TNT does get through and hits a 5-base. Another V there falls. Marikar having some good success. And the buggy here to support things as well. We'll be able to chip away at the V. We can get a few more buggies out. Should be able to wreck some of these, but only 1 buggy is going to take a while, but it's still making it low, but still a lot of quads here have gone down. Marikar now going to retreat. The King Raptors are coming in. Maybe a bit of bad targeting there for Excal. Should have hit the strong one first, personally, I feel. 1 more V does fall, and the Vet 2 quad falls, and the buggy does. Yeah, Marikar is on his 1 oil and collecting from both of the supplies in the middle, whereas Excal still collecting from the middle a little bit. That's going to dry up soon. Spectre gunship for Excal. It's the oil. One of the many reasons why Air Force is considered the strongest faction in the game. Is because at level 3 you can just literally delete someone's oil pretty much guaranteed with the Spectre straight away. Plus you got the carpet at level... Well, you got it carpet from level 1. But typically you don't use it until level 2 typically. But yeah, it's crazy support powers. I think when the game was created... Obviously not now, because it'd be too drastic of a change. Now everyone's used to it. But when the game was created, I think there would have been a case for taking away these from Air Force. Or taking away something. Probably Vs. So the Air Force could remain strong and have all the crazy support powers, have the crazy King Raptors and Comanches and stuff like that. But it also wouldn't have wrecking machines that are Rock Vs that USA and Laser own with as well. It seems drastic, and to some people hearing that now will probably be like, oh no, you'd be changing the game. The game wouldn't be anything like that. But Air Force is just insanely powerful. And Air Force would probably still be insanely powerful, especially in team games, if it had just the air units. Didn't even need these in team games. But I suppose in 1v1, like against tank or something, you would probably struggle without these. So yeah, it would drastically change the game. A10 now coming in from Excal. It's a supply. Not sure if that was cancelled or not, but Marikar has got himself in a good position because he's got like 4 markets on the way. Whoa. That tunnel, man. That tunnel is living life on the edge. King Raptors come in as well. Nicely timed there from Excal. And yeah, this position's been hit hard a few times, but Marikar keeps rebuilding. Keeps repairing. Another King Raptor attacked by Excal, but that one may be a little bit more poorly timed, just coming in by itself. Does pick off 2 buggies, but does pay for it with 2 King Raptors as well. So yeah, Marikar holding that position pretty well. He's got the middle artillery platform as well. It's quite a nice map, actually. You've got just like the right amount of buildings that you can kind of hold. Could still push through there, I think. Like, if Excal had rushed out that strategy center a little bit quicker, he could have pushed down there maybe and caused some damage earlier on. Spectre gunship comes in for Excal and trying to hit this building. Building will go down, but the quads ultimately will save the day for that supply. He's now pushing down the left-hand side. Artillery platform shouldn't be able to take out that Vet 3V. I chip away a little bit, but the artillery platform will fall. Marikar is so close to level 3, and level 3 will be so handy for taking out these little armies of Vs. That's why Excal has got them only in a small group like that, I think. King Raptors for Excal coming through, hit the supply on the left-hand side in the middle. He's getting loads of XP in the bank, and we forgot to mention that actually he's got a particle cannon on the field, and we've got a Scud Storm also for Marikar, and he is spreading markets around everywhere as well. So both players in the strongest position. Both players don't look like they're going to die anytime soon. We do have 8 King Raptors now for Excal. And there is quite a lot of multitasking involved in terms of controlling multiple groups of Vs. It's quite a wide map, so you've got to protect against TNTs from any possible direction. But then also he's got, He's got 8 Raps, so he's got 4 groups of Raptors that you need to be controlling as well. Comes in, hits the quads. Very nice. Only 1 Raptor goes down. Search Destroy Vs come in, but the Demo Revel Ambush, of course, he's level 3 now. And that hits the Vs, and Marikar is suddenly in a very good position because there's pretty much no Vs here. 1 V has been pulled from the left, 1 from the right, 2 ambulances. Those pilots could be put inside of there. King Raptor's ready for takeoff once again. Flashbang range is going to be stopped. Yeah, Marikar is putting in a really good performance here with the Demo, but likewise Excal with the Air Force. This is like how the true Demo and how the true Air Force should be played. Particle Cannon now ready to fire for Excal. Where is he going to hit? I think he's going to go for the Scud Storm, to be honest. Nice hit on this position. Told you this position's been hit a lot. Marikar still holding on. He can still repair that and get his RPGs back inside of it. I think Excal is waiting for some kind of a support power to combine with the particle to take out the Scud Storm. And Marikar seems to be aware this could be coming though, and he's got loads of quads ready to defend his Scudstorm. Another market going up for Marikar and another Scudstorm in the corner. Excal's going to have a lot of targets. Here comes the carpet. He knew it was going to happen, Marikar. How many workers has he got around? I would have personally liked a worker like on each corner, because I think that could have been saved. As we've seen from Marikar in the past, he's had like 4 workers on standby. He had all the quads, but just didn't have the workers. And arguably the quads are more of a investment. This position, man, I would not have liked to live in this village. It's been completely wiped out. Leaflet coming in. That's quite a nice leaflet. Disables 5 units. More quads pop for Marikar. Marikar's floating 10k. And I think it just shows in the XP difference how efficient Excal has been. So it's quite amazing that Marikar's still got that much cash. But I think it's because he's just been collecting from the middle with worker shoes for a hell of a long time. Plus he's got all them markets as well. But yeah, the kill death ratio here for Marikar is not good. And his only Scudstorm, which died, is going to be rebuilt by the looks of things. Again, this little village is getting wiped out, and that supply gets stopped. There is another one there, and there's loads of workers just really long distance collecting from that supply. King Raptor attack on the right hand side, taking out markets, taking out tunnels. Very nice from Excal. And the stronger these Raps get, with the more veterancy they get, then the harder they're going to be to shoot down. One thing I think Excal should have got is the advanced training, because it doubles the veterancy rate of all the units. So all of the units become stronger, twice as fast. But he does have the laser guided missile and countermeasures. Yeah, Marikar's still getting bombarded by these King Raptors. And the Nether Tunnel here. But will those Raptors survive? Going a little bit close to those quads. Do survive. Rebel ambush used on top of the airfield. 1 Raptor taken out. And boom go the rebels, but the airfield remains intact. Marikar, for the most part, having a really decent composition of quads and buggies. I just wonder, does he need like a few more buggies? And yeah, would that rebel ambush have been better used on that V army, or is Excal only gathering that V army together now because he knows rebel ambush has only just been used? We've got 2 Scudstorms out now for Marikar. 3 markets there, 4 markets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I might have miscounted a few, but there's roughly 9 markets. Excal picks off another tunnel. His particle's going to fire in less than 10 seconds. Nice King Raptors once again. So it's like 9 markets against 3 drop zones. Particle ready to fire. Going to be on the palace. An arms dealer. And the market. Tries to get into the market. Doesn't even finish the palace though. That's bad. Yeah, that's the difference between 2.5k lost or not. A rebuilt palace for free. Marikar's now building stingers dotted around the base. Think he's trying to protect against Spectre and stuff like that. That's what he's doing. King Raptor's coming once again on the tunnels. Marikar pops his quads. Does have all the upgrades for his quads. All the quads get taken out, but he did take a few Raptors with him. Marikar's still long distance collecting with this supply. And this is where the Stingers and the Quads come in to defend the Scud Storm. King Raptor's coming in as well. And Excal does get it. Yeah, despite all the defense efforts here, Excal executed that perfectly. It was like just the right amount of damage to take that down. You always want to overkill it by like 10-20% in case maybe one of your King Raptors doesn't achieve its goal, or the carpet gets shot down before all of its ammunition can be dropped down. Yeah, you don't want to leave it just perfectly killed in that kind of situation, because otherwise it could be a failed attack, and then a failed attack means lost Raptors, wasted support powers. Leaflet Bomb comes in from Excal, but Marikar has already retreated from that position. Marikar now losing his supply, but he's coming in with the buggies, and 1v there does go down. Excal now circling on the right hand side with his Raps, thinking about when is the right time to come in. Excal now coming in with his Raps and hits the tunnel. It's a bunch of buggies as well. Like 3 buggies went down, plus the tunnel. Well, Marikar's been hit hard by a lot of support powers, a lot of Raptors, a lot of Vs, and he is still going strong. Who do you put in front at this point? You always have to say really the Air Force, but Marikar is getting his XP up, and that Fuel Air Bomb does not reach its target, and the A-10 is going to come in. Again, there should be workers around there. Since Marikar's going to all this effort to defend his key buildings, should be a few more workers around there, I feel. Like he's done in previous games. We're going to hold him to the same standard he's done in previous games. Okay, Rebel Ambush used on top of the Vs. Didn't kill all of them, though. A bit disappointed in that. I thought it would have killed them all, even though there's only 4. But he did kill the majority, though. Killed like 2 Vs and an ambulance. Marikar looks like he's preparing a battle burst. Not sure how successful that will be against the King Raptors. I mean, if you manage to do a sneak attack like that and take out the King Raptors like on takeoff or as they're landing or something like that, and then the battle bus comes out, that could be handy, because against the Vs in close quarters, against like powers and getting in the back here, the battle bus could be really good. But whilst the King Raptors are out and about, you probably don't want to be showing that battle bus, because it'll probably get shot down. Particle ready to fire by Excal is on the Scud. There are several workers around, but he's not repairing it just yet. Spectre's coming in, pretty sure. Oh, no, it's going to survive, is it? It's going to survive. Yeah, it's going to survive. Excal should have moved his particle around a bit more. That Scud's going to fire as well. Excal should have moved his particle around a bit more, but I think because he was concentrating on attack in the middle, he also should have killed that worker, I think. This Scud's going to hurt, man. That Scud is going to hurt. Where is that? It's actually on the powers and the particle. Okay. They can't kill a particle, though, I don't think. Leave it low. That's a little bit strange, honestly, from Marikar. Surely that was the better target. That'd probably get Excal out of the game, no? But maybe he didn't beacon it when Search and Destroy was deployed. Usually you press spacebar and it takes your camera right to it. Here comes a sneak. That's going to be a bit of a problem. The support powers there are going to have collateral damage. Oh, Marikar, you've not done a Fargo Anthrax. It's a Fargo Anthrax. The carpet bomb comes in. Oh, what's going on here? Well, there's damage on both sides. Damage on both sides. Will he be able to take out the airfield? Don't think so. I mean, it has caused damage, but I can't say it was the best sneak attack in the world. Mainly because he did the Anthrax right on top of it. And I get what he was trying to do. And he might have even scouted with the Anthrax bomb, by the way, because if he doesn't have a radar, that might have actually been what he did. Yeah, he's obviously got one now, but does that just come out of the war factory? I'm not sure. He's building his base a bit like AI, isn't it? You know, with it all spaced like that. But it's good. It's good against the particles and the support powers. That's what you need to do, spread it around like that. But it just looks a bit AI-ish. Maybe Maricar is like some kind of super AI. So Excal lost his strat. He lost some wraps. And he lost one drop zone. His particle's low. Yeah, the Scud Storm was just a bit questionable as well. But I just have a feeling Maricar hadn't scouted at all. He's pretty much never been allowed into Excal's base. But he should have beaconed the strat. Because that was the juicy target. The strat's even worth more than 2 power plants. Search and Destroy is deployed. There we go, Mr. Maricar. That's the beacon that should have been there 20 minutes ago. Got the King Raptors now flying on the right side, looking for probably another target. Jarman on a bike gets hit by Pilot in a Raptor. A10 coming through for Excal, going to be on one of the markets, one of the many markets though. There's still, whoa, Rebel ambush used on top of the airfield as the Raps were landing there and taking out all 3. So Excal is actually running out of cash a little bit and not able to replenish his King Raptors. He's actually down to $135. Yeah, I just wonder, did Excal take his foot off the gas a little bit with the drop zone? Should he have kept it up? He built 3 and then kind of just plateaued and stopped. Should he have built more, like, spread out and around the map? Or did he, from experience, just not want to end up in a situation where you end up with loads of drop zones versus loads of Scud Storms? That could have been what happened. Battle Bus, here it is. And now the King Raptors are gone. But Battle Bus might actually do good because it's a Vet 3. It can take loads of hits. Particle Cannon's going to be hit, but the Particle Cannon might be used exactly right here. No, it's not even fired by Excal, actually. Excal deciding to sell this part of his base. Maricar now got loads of cash, over 10k. Got 3 Scud Storm lead, and it is looking exceptionally good for Maricar. Fuel air bomb from Excal inside of Maricar's base. That stuff will rebuild though, and Excal has been defeated. Well played, Maricar, I have to say. Very well played. He held against them perfect Raptor plays. Excal was so ahead in terms of XP. He had the better army there as well, and Maricar like collected double. I mean, units destroyed. It doesn't look insanely bad. It's almost like a 2-to-1 kill death ratio for Excal. But I swear if we rewound that and ended it like 5 or 10 minutes in, it probably would have been a lot worse because Maricar took a while to get himself going. Towards the end there, yeah, sure, he was doing sneak attacks and killing a lot of stuff. In hindsight, how could have Excal won that, considering he played so amazingly? I think he started with a build order that he likes, going for the Raps and like getting 1 or 2 out to shut the technical down. But then I think he should have stuck to the trusty. Get a V-blob, get Search and Destroy, and push straight down the middle of the map. And that probably would have killed Maricar. But I think Excal wanted to play that slower and methodically. He wanted to cover all the entrances. He wanted to play more with the King Raptors and stuff like that. And I think that's probably an influence of the TF air game tournament that's going on at the moment. And he's like an air player. Most of the time I see him as an air player. So I think that probably influenced him a little bit, or maybe he just wanted to show off a little bit of Raps and stuff. And I think they did very good, but I do think the one of the best things of USA or Air Force as well, that kills a demo, kills a GLA, is that inevitable V push. And I know it sounds boring and whatever, but we're playing this game to win. And I think, yeah, remember when I said like the strategy then it seems a little bit slow and Excal prioritized getting a 3rd supply? I think at that point, if Search and Destroy had been up and he pushed straight down the middle, a bit more ruthless, let's say, rather than playing a slower, more methodical game, I think he could have got the win. I would be interested to see how that game would have played out then. But then we wouldn't have seen the amazing Raptor plays and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, pros and cons. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Well played to Maricar, well played to both players. Let me know what you think of this map as well. It's called White Hell, I believe, and I think it's included with GenTool. So if you have go on gentool.net and just download it, you automatically get this map. So GG, well played. See you in the next one. If you'd like to support the channel whilst also protecting yourself online, consider getting NordVPN using my link in the description. It will hide your IP when playing Zero Out online, either through Avora or Game Ranger, and you won't lose any internet speed. So use my link in the description for a massive discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.